Good morning and welcome back to the channel and the allotment. In a very empty greenhouse. It's quite a strange phenomenon. There's quite a lot of blue stuff up there, and every now and then this yellow thing pops out and brightens everything up. But I'm not complaining. I think it's for one day and one day only. I think we're back to the dreary, miserable rain tomorrow all day. So, luckily, I've got some time today to come down, and as I said in the last video, I've got to try and get this greenhouse sorted. As you can see, I've emptied it. The bot plaving needs a good scrubbing. Also, I've got to get in amongst the little crevices and get the moss out. But before I do that, I'm gonna do the outside first. As you can see over there, I've put all the staging in the sun shelter. I've got myself a pallet down on the floor so that I don't ruin the grass. So I'm gonna crack on and get going. It might even be the jacket comes off. I'm just picking out the moss that gets in between the glass and the surface. Look at that. Shake hands again. It lifts the glass up. So obviously you've not then got a proper seal. And obviously air can get in, wind can get underneath it. So it's important to get as much of that out as you can. Right in these corners. It proves difficult, but well worth doing. It's amazing, but this greenhouse is actually dirtier inside than it is out. It must be with all the dust, the compost and everything. But I'll stick it back on time lapse and we'll get the inside done. Right, well, what a difference that makes. So much brighter. The hard thing now, because we don't have hose pipes, is just rinsing it off. So I've got to go find a bucket and get that done. Rinse it off in here. Then I've just got to look at these loose pieces of glass. And then I'm going to bring the staging back in. But I think, because I've got two greenhouses now and one plot, I don't think I'm going to need all the staging space that I had. So it's going to be nice to sort of do a little bit of a change around in here and leave myself a little bit of room maybe on this side here to maybe have some pots or maybe some flowers and things like that. I don't know, but let me go find a bucket and then we'll crack on. So with the outsides rinsed, I don't rinse in here because you get soaking wet through. I've learned that lesson. So I'll just wipe the soapy bits off this and it'll soon dry. Very important to clean your glass get as much lighting as you possibly can to give your seedlings the best possible chance. So important. Right, leave me guys to finish cleaning up in here. Once I've done that, I've got some, it's an imitation of GS fluid to do the floor, and then once I've done that, I'm going to start bringing the staging in. I was hoping that somebody would be down. Oh, I say that, and Mick's just turned up. I don't know how long he's staying. But if he's around, just wondered if he'll give me a lift in with the staging, because I took it out yesterday on my own, and it was quite heavy. A bit of a task, but if he's around, I'm sure they'll give me 2 minutes just to get it all in. If not, I'll just struggle on. Right, I'll see you in a moment. I've got a secret little plug hole down at the back here, so I don't have to sweep it too close to my bed that I put my cucumber in. So this will all drain away through the back here. Couple more swills and I think that'll be spot on. I don't think that's too bad, so I'm going to let that dry off. I'm going to get my staging out, swept off, cobwebs off, that sort of thing, and then I'm going to start and bring it in. And I think, whilst this is drying, I might get my centre fire going. Why not? Just getting all the cobwebs off. These, I've had these about 8 years. Basically, all I did was, I know Davey and Debbie, if I'm right, if I'm wrong, you can shoot me later. From Life is Content, again, if I'm right, if I'm wrong, shoot me later. Talking about putting some benches in their greenhouse after they've put the plastic on. And all I did was, this was a full pallet, and all I did was cut it in half So the outside edge of the two blocks, the other part you can't use obviously because this block is not with it. And then all I did is I just got some legs, put them on, and underneath just put some L brackets on them, same at the bottom, and then at the back just put a support across the bottom edge, and these have worked for me, as I say, for 8 years. I know that you're watering onto wood, but they've lasted, so they don't owe me now. And worst case scenario, if I ever have to replace them, I'll just take the brackets off, take the legs off, and do the same again. So I'm going to get this in there now and come back to you once I've got a few in. Not going to disturb Mickey's sorting out his net tunnel, so I've put these pallets down and I can just roll them across and then we're sorted. Right, so I've got a few of them over. Sorry about that, that's Mick with his favourite toy, his chainsaw. I've managed to get some over and I've got them laid out like this. There's still two to go in, but I'm just wondering, what do you think? One there, one here, and two. I'm thinking about putting another one down here and leaving a place just for a chair, because it's a nice place to sit when it's sunny and cold. What do you think? I'll get the other one in and see what you think. No one said it'd be easy. Let me show you what I'm doing. There we go. Right, I'm thinking putting this one, turn it round. Over there. So we've got that little space here for the chair, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 benches. I'll bring it in for a closer look. So there we go. I'm thinking one there. I can get in between these two here, nice and easy enough, and I can get in and out of these. That little shelf there, I'm thinking of making a bit of a wider shelf for that. And then down here, and then there's this space here where I'm thinking I could put a chair. What I'm thinking is, what I used to do, my cucumbers used to be in there. So I have a choice. I can either maybe bob one in and just build a little bamboo structure up to the top till it ties onto this wire here. Ties onto that wire and then let it train across. Or I can grow them in the other greenhouse, but leaves me a nice space for a chair and a cuppa. Talking of cuppas, well, I needed a break. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like this. There's just one left that can stay in the sun shelter for now, and I'll just live with it how it is, and see how we go. I mean, worst case scenario, I could slot it in there and just have a double-sized one in this gap here. It just means it'd be a bit difficult reaching to the back there, that's all. But I'm just thinking to myself, 2 greenhouses, 1 plot, you know, will I need all the staging? We'll see anyway. Anyway, I'm watching Thursday night, I'm watching Danny's live on the Grow Up channel. And thank you, Danny, for some of your positive comments about my allotment. And I just want to confirm that I'm 5'6" 3/4. And I'm told the 3/4 count. Believe it or not, I'm taller than what both my mum and my dad were. My dad wasn't a very tall fella. But yeah, 5'6" 3/4, Danny, and it is a very long shovel, and it's fantastic for the back. But thank you for the mention. And yes, I did used to have a denim jacket, and it used to have Shalimar embroidered on the back when I went into my funk days, way back in the 80s. Those were the days. You won't remember, Danny. You're a bit of a kid. But no, thank you very much for the comments. And Danny, yeah, I am going to come on one of those lives, and I know you wanted me to come on and that, but I just want to get this plot sorted, and once I've done that, I'll be on. I'll be definitely on. I'm up for that. I'm up for a chat with people. It's a really good channel, and it's a really good programme. It'd be great. I know you're busy. I know it's really hard for you to do all that, but everybody enjoys it. But people understand. You've got your plot, you've got your job and everything. So, but I do agree that once a month catch up, what we all up to, where we are, might be a good idea. If you do that, Danny, I'll definitely come on one of those lives. Anyway, guys, I am gonna move those pallets because I didn't want to be traipsing all over the grass. So I'm gonna move those pallets out of the way, put them back down at the bottom, waiting for Mark at plot 21 to come, and put those back. And I might cut the plastic for those tomato beds, but I want to get back in good time to get a shower and go. I'm off to my son-in-law's to watch football. Arsenal are on, playing West Ham. Whilst I love Leeds United, I am a big lover of Arsenal as well. I just love the style of play, way back in, you know, in the 80s and 90s. So yeah, I'm a big fan of theirs. So I'm going to be going home, nip down there and watch the game with the son-in-law and our Freddie and my daughter. So guys, until the next time, everybody take care, everybody keep warm, everybody keep praying for the sun, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy growing. That didn't sound right, did it? Let's do that again. Everybody take care, have a great week, I'll see you on the next one, and most important of all, happy growing.